Let's tackle these two questions. First, here's our first question right there. What are the odds of selecting a queen twice from a deck of cards with a replacement? And then the second question asks the same thing, but it says without a replacement. So let's go through the logic. All right, so if we're going to select a queen twice without replacement, remember that there are 52 cards and there are 4 queens. So the probability of drawing a queen in the first draw is 4 out of 52, which can be reduced to 1 out of 13. Okay, since the card is replaced back into the deck remains at 52 cards. So the probability of drawing a queen on the second draw is exactly the same, 4 out of 52. So if we need to find the combined probability of both events happening, you have to multiply your probabilities. So 4 divided by 52 times 4 divided by 52 is 16 over 2704, which reduces to 1 over 169. Okay, now here's an image where you can follow the math. So you take 4, number of queens in a deck, divided by 52, the number of cards in a deck. That gets you a probability of 7.69%. When we write that as a number, we write it as 0.0769. I just chose to carry it 4 decimal places. Okay, and then that's the probability of drawing a queen. We do it twice, so we have to multiply the probabilities of each draw, and we come up with an end result of 0.0059. So we have a 0.59% probability of drawing a queen twice. Okay, let's move on to the second question. Now we're going to select a queen twice without replacement. So we still have 4 out of 52, or 1 out of 13 for our first draw. But in the second draw, we leave the card out. So now we only have 51 cards in the deck, right? So the probability of drawing the queen on a second draw is 3 out of 51. When we do that multiplication, we now come up with 4 divided by 52 times 351. Now, you could multiply across and get 12 out of 2652, reduce it to 1 divided by 221. So the odds of that happening, selecting a queen twice, would be 1 out of 221 times. Okay, so here's an image of the math so that you can follow this if you find this easier. All right, so on our first draw, we had 4 queens out of 52, so that's 0.0769. That's the same as what we saw before. But on our second draw, we've got 3 queens left, but only 51 cards left. So our chance of drawing a queen becomes slightly less, 0.0588. And then we need to multiply those two probabilities together. That comes up with 0.0045, which is 0.45%. That's the probability of drawing a queen twice when there is no replacement. Okay, I hope you found this helpful.